Economics and comics is sick.
Sick!
Thanks.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Economics and Comics. So, guess what? It's part 2 of your comic book reviews. I've got some great books, and I'm going to just get right ahead and started. Before I start, if you're new, please subscribe, guys. Leave comments. Let me know what you think. It's the next day of my sock unboxing. 12 days of Christmas socks. We're on number 10. Oh yeah, Thor, ready? Ah! I can go into the backside. That's what she said. Alright, what do we get today? Hulk socks. Oh look, it's a connecting cover. See it? Thank you, sweetie. Alright, here we go. First up, we are hitting Cold Spots number 5. Now, I've been on this for a while, guys. I guess that means I like it. We left off last time. The daughter has powers to control ghosts. She brought back some evil spirits from the dead. Okay? And the husband and wife are trying to escape. The art is pretty nice. I was looking at the license plate, says North Carolina. That's where I was born. Let me do the paper's great. Let me do the old sniffer test. No, 1 out of 5. I don't smell anything. So anyway, they're trying to escape these ghost cult people. And he's trying to get his daughter and his wife out of there. And they're pretty powerful. She controls a ghost, but the other one she brought back, she can't control. When they're running out, it gets a hold. It's like a symbiote ghost. It gets a hold of his ex-wife or whatever, and it freezes her, and she dies. So she's dead. Spoiler! He gets a daughter and gets out of there, and he goes back home. Now, the guy that initially paid him to go get his daughter wanted her to use her for his powers. Now, they're back at the mansion with he's like, keep your money. I'm keeping my daughter. And he's like, you know I can stop you, right? And she's like, he goes, go ahead and try. And when he says that, a little bit of cold comes out of his mouth. And he's like, you go ahead and try. And basically, it's implying that the ghosts are starting to get loose everywhere. Wherever the daughter is, she can bring ghosts back. So they're in a whole nother place. And everywhere, it's getting colder and colder. And at the end, the evil spirit says, I'm stronger now. We're going to go get her. So it's just going to keep on going. They're now in a different location. He's got his daughter. And it's going to be ghostly goobly goo. Let's move on to the next review. Okay, guys. Next up, we have The Warning number 2. Now, I did a review on The Warning number 1. I liked it. Basically, there is a alien presence, like a light. Initially started like this, just in the middle of nowhere in a city or something, and they have been prepping for a long time for something like this to happen, and they have a military strike force that they dropped in number 1, and the light's getting bigger and bigger. Paper I like better than most. Sniff test 2 out of 5. There's no real smell. I want a 5 out of 5. Anyway, it begins in this story with the light, and the light shooting something out, and it's actually shooting out a fighter jet or something, and there's a firefight, and basically this thing's destroying everything, and it has these heat weapons and stuff, and it shows this one guy battling it. I think it destroys one. I think it's kind of a little bit hard to follow. What's so cool about this book is it's like military talk the whole time. I mean, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, and because of this channel, I don't play anymore. But if you know stuff about weaponry, G36, uranium shells, all types of weird stuff that you will learn in a game that you wouldn't unless you're a military personnel, they go over it in here. So it's fun. And then they go after that little scene. It talks about these guys and you know, they're prepping and their new weaponry and stuff like that they have. Basically, they say that with their vests, their new protection, they could take a 50 cal bullet to the chest from 40 yards away. That seems pretty damn awesome. You also find out that there's some sort of force field around this thing. And they're getting close because they dropped in. Now they're getting close to the target, okay? And they're walking in, and there is a structure. Either it's the light is next to the structure, or whoever it is, from whatever time, aliens, whatever, they're building a structure. I don't know yet. But I do enjoy the book so far. It's fun. It's a quick read. Everything's decent. And I will be getting number 3, The Warning. Next. Yeah. Hey guys, so I just finished reading Exorcisters number 3. It was actually pretty good. I guess I'm going to keep going on this. It's so weird. It's not my normal book, but it's funny and it's interesting. Here we go. Let's feel it. Feels good. Sniffer test. Nothing. I'll give it a 2 out of 5. Okay. So it starts off in hell, and the sisters are like in a jury and trying to save this guy's soul. But they say no, guilty, whatever, ha ha ha. And so they say, I'll make a deal. You give me a soul and I won't kill you. And they're ha ha ha. So they end up fighting, they kill him, and they get his soul back. So then they get back to Earth, and this little demon's in a fly. It goes back to a story about her before she had her soul sister, because it's her soul that's missing. She met this guy, was her boyfriend, and they're like, we can help you find your soul. And it's a group of people, right? And it was her boyfriend, young teenage kids. Says, okay, fine, and they trick her, and they put her in a meat locker, and they're sacrificing her soul. But when the devil comes to get her soul, he realizes that she doesn't have one. It was already sacrificed by her mom. So she tricks them and makes a deal with the devil, and then the devil takes their souls. Regardless, her boyfriend, who tricked her, is now a fly, and she's one of the flies that flies around the devil. And apparently he's come back, and he's like, look, I know you're mad at me, but I want to tell you, we need your help. The devil's dead or something. She's like, whatever. And he's like, I swear that he released me so I could come tell you could help us. She's like, well, that's the opposite we do. We save souls from hell. We don't save the devil. And then something hits the window, and then the very last page is angels falling from the sky. So there's another dark presence that's killing everything, and now they have to go save it. So that's Exorcist number 3. I'm going to stick on it. It's kind of fun. It's different. Okay, guys, I just got done reading Light Step number 2. I really liked it. It's something totally different, I think. In the last episode, January was banished from her higher level existence, family, world, into space. And she comes upon a radio wave hijacker. Apparently that's him, and that thing next to him is like one of his little partners. Apparently they get radio waves from like old broadcasts and stuff, and they sell them. It's like marketable in the future. They find her in space, and then they teach her. They also use this little it's kind of cool because it makes you think about different things. In space, there's this liquid, that pink stuff. That's liquid. They're breathing like liquid oxygen, and it makes it easier for you for G-force issues and to breathe and move around the ship. You can like float around. And basically, another set of hijackers comes to hijack them, and that's the bad guy. One of them. He's on the cover, and they figure out a way. Their ship gets damaged, and they only have a certain amount of time to prepare. They get away, but they're coming after them. They only have a certain time to prepare to fight these other people. And there's a ship called the Blade Ship, and they teach her how to use it. Basically, it moves so fast in time, but you have to be able to control it without. It's very difficult to control the ship. They teach her how to do it to save themselves from the threat, from the bad guy. But it's really fun. It's an interesting read. I'm going to keep going. Let's see what's next. Yeah. Okay, guys, I just finished The Punisher number 5. I had 2 choices. I went with this one, and we'll cap it off with this one. It's really good. It's so good, this Punisher series. And the art's good, too. I mean, just on this front page alone. Look at Baron Zemo's face. It's really good. Basically, he's fighting this guy. He ends up killing him. And then throughout the whole thing, he's like going to people, where's Baron Zemo, and like killing them. You know, he interviews them and then kills them. There's like maybe 10 different people he goes through. You know, eventually he gets to the last place where Baron Zemo's going to be. And the actual Nick Fury is there. He's like, look, Frank, we have to stop you. He's like, you working for them? And he's like, no, but we're here to stop you. And he's got everybody. He's got Iron Man and Power Fist. He's got Bucky, and he's got Hawkeye. So, of course, Punisher is just so amazing. He almost gets away. He beats up like half of them. There's a bunch of different little interesting parts. Eventually, Bucky shoots him with a non-lethal and drops him. And Punisher on the way out, it's like, listen, how the hell did you guys even know? Ask Fury how you knew I was here. They hand him over to another group, and it's Hydra, and it's Baron Zemo. So, Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury made a deal with Baron Zemo. I'll give you the Punisher, but you stay out of America. And that's what happened. And so the next issue is called Punishment. So it's going to be good. I hope you guys enjoyed. And please sub, please like. If you want any of these books, look in the link below. Or click on the eBay link. Help me out, guys. Just follow the link and purchase whatever you want on eBay. They might give me something for it. I still want to test it. Someone do it. Someone buy something. And we'll see what happens. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. See ya!